far we have seen different patterns of inheritance, and the results of these inheritance indicate that in many cases the offspring are different from their parent. So these differences between the parental generation and the offspring, these differences are called variations. So the word variations indicate basically differences observed in the offspring compared to the parental generation. These differences are described as variations, and variations can be broadly environmental variations, and hereditary variations. Environmental variations are variations caused by environmental factors. Extremes in temperature, conditions of light and such situations, variations caused by environmental factors. These variations normally affect the body cells, somatic cells. Therefore, these are variations that are acquired during the lifetime of an individual, and these variations most often will be temporary and will not be inherited. On the other hand, hereditary variations are variations caused by changes in the chromosomes and genes. Like, for example, recombination that happens during meiosis, crossing over leading to recombination, or it may be due to sudden changes in the chromosome or in the gene called mutation. These variations always affect the germ cells. So they are also called germinal variations. And therefore these variations are passed on, inherited from generation to generation. The Hereditary variations can be further distinguished into continuous variations and discontinuous variations. Continuous variations are fluctuating variations, and they are usually the result of recombination. In continuous variation, we have two possibilities. One is meristic variation. Meristic variation, where there may be, for example, a change in the number of a constituent part in the organism. For example, there may be a change in the number of tentacles in hydra, a change in the number of grains in a corn. So meristic, a change in the number, and substantive, when variations influence the expression of particular characters or traits. Discontinuous variation is non-fluctuating. And most often it is caused by genetic mutations. Variations can be either harmful, causing some defect in the organism, or variations can be useful, increasing the adaptability of the organism, or sometimes variations can be neutral, may not have any influence on the organism. What is the significance of variations? The significance of variations is that they form the basis of heredity. Variations form the basis of heredity. Variations bring about increased adaptability. Increased adaptability in turn brings about better chances of survival, and variations bring about formation of new varieties within a given species.